Hello, welcome to Nana's Journey. I'm Deanna, and today we are going to do part 1 of installment 2. But first, when I was editing the video, I noticed that I did not put this piece on the block. So, just so you know, I did put these units together. It's all finished, and that's what it looks like. So today, we're going to work on all of these, but we're going to start with the plus sign block. And these are the fabrics, and this is where these will go. I've got some half square triangles to do. I've drawn a line 1/4 inch on each side. I just used the 1/2 inch ruler to do that. From corner to corner. You can also just draw a line, or if I'm just doing the one, I like to just iron it. And when you're done, you fold it open, and after you cut in between, you'll have 2 half square triangles. So these half square triangles are going to go right here. And these half square triangles, one of them will be attached to the square, and one of them will be attached to the rectangle, and then they will go on each side of this unit here, with the red coming here, so that you've got these little claws. So let's get to the sewing machine and get that put together. Okay, like I said, we're just going to sew on the lines. I'm just going to chain stitch these. Then I will cut in between and press them open and trim them. Okay, I have my pieces pressed and trimmed. They're all pressed to the print fabric, the darker side. And this is how they're going to get laid out. We're going to put these 2 pieces together and these 2 pieces together. Then we're going to attach this unit to this unit, and then this to this, and we will have our little claw. So let's start with attaching. We'll attach these first. Okay, I've pressed these to the non-half square triangle side because it's the path of least resistance. I've got these ones here. So now what I want to do is put these 2 together. This will wait. and then we will attach the other ones on. Okay, we have all our units put together. Now all we have to do is put them in a row and our block will be done. And they will all get pressed towards this fabric. Okay, I unstitched up to here on these so that I could get this point. That one's good. This one's closer. But now I'll put this one on. Okay, we've got this block all finished. And now we are going to start on these 3 small star blocks. They are Sawtooth stars. Okay, I have the pieces cut out for the Sawtooth stars. I'm going to do the 4 at a time flying geese method. So you need 1 large square and 4 smaller squares. And the sizes depend on what size flying geese you're going to do. And you can get those charts on Pinterest or whatever. Here's the 3 centers and the corners. So let's get to the sewing machine and get those sewn. First you're going to take 2 of the blocks, right sides together, and put them from corner to corner, and then you're going to sew. And I'm going to chain stitch these, but you'll just sew on both lines. Then we will cut them apart, press them open, and then we will add the other square. And when we cut those apart, we will end up with 4 flying geese. Okay, I've got the pieces pressed, cut in half, and you end up with these squared hearts. We'll just do this. And you're going to put the other piece in the other corner. Okay, I have all the pieces pressed and now I need to trim them. I'm going to use the wing clipper by Debbie Tucker, and I'm just going to put the little crosshairs in the point. Make sure the fabric goes all the way around, or reaches the lines. Turn it. Put the guidelines in the seam, make sure it comes to the corners or the edges. And I have a perfectly trimmed flying geese unit. So let me get the others trimmed and I'll be right back. Okay, we've got all the pieces trimmed. They're all ready to be put into rows. And then we will put the rows together and we will have a Sawtooth star block. Okay, in each of the rows we have pressed away from the flying geese, and now we can nest our seams. And there we have our block. Let me finish the other two and then I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm going to make an Ohio star. I need to make two. I'm going to show you one. These are the four corners and the center. And it's going to be a three-colored Ohio star. So I've got two red squares, and then I've got a background and another print. And I am going to sew on the lines, a 1/4 inch on each side of, from center to center, corner to corner. And then I will cut in between, fold them open, press, and then I will put those two pieces together and make a block. So let me get these done first and then I'll show you. Okay, with each piece I pressed towards the red. Now I'm going to take the opposite, put them right sides together. These will nest. I'm going to draw the lines again, and then when we press them back, we will have an hourglass with 3 sides, or 1/4 square triangle, whatever you want to call it. So let me get those marked and sewn. And this is how this one will go. Now we just need to sew the rows together and then put the rows together in a block. Make sure they're in the right order, that you've got the other print making a square and a square there. And there we have our Ohio star. Let me get the other one made and I'll be right back. Okay, we have the blocks all done. We have the plus sign, 2 Ohio stars, 2 medium-sized Sawtooth stars, and 3 small Sawtooth stars. I did these offline because they were done the same way as these. And next week we will put them together, add some applique, and I think that will end installment 2. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time on Nana's Journey.